So, who's got a hot take?
I could just keep pissing people off.
I don't have a ton of hot takes, I feel like.
Josh, you had a hot take,
I'm
didn't you?
kind of basic.
I mean, you could bring up Lord of the Rings, but you're gonna get just demolished by like the entire world.
What do you mean, Lord of the Rings?
I would kill you. Maybe. We'll see.
Last week, not on camera, we had a 45-minute debate about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, we could do a micro rehash of that.
Oh no!
So
I don't think we should.
No.
Josh,
I
what's
don't think
the?
we should.
You don't want to get into that
okay,
yet?
Fine.
Honestly,
fine. I got balls.
We
fine.
should have an episode called Lord of the Rings debate.
Why are you interrupting me right now?
We can get into it. Okay.
Cause
Okay, Josh.
They're overrated. Like they're great movies. They're good movies. Just like I have not watched them in probably 8 years. And the only time I did was because my dad was watching them and I happened to be in the house at the same time.
Do
Next hot take.
the intro.
That was part of the hot take. The other dimension was that, and I will back you up on this.
Oh, the Hobbit movies are more entertaining.
The Hobbit movies are more entertaining.
I'm gonna say this
more
for
entertaining
than
Cody.
Lord of the Rings.
I'm gonna say this for Cody. Fuck off.
thank you.
Here's the thing.
Do the intro.
Again,
Do the
no. We have to get into this a little bit. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna fight you on like the Lord of the Rings are better movies, better works of art, better all of that. But I will
never would
say,
either.
if you're looking to just like watch something that's just like it's just fun fantasy, like entertaining, The Hobbit does a better job. I'm just saying.
Much better. So much better.
You are so wrong.
Every fight in The Hobbit is significantly more fun than
They're not
any
Than
real.
Helm's Deep?
Yes.
They're not
more
real.
fun, not better. More fun.
Oh yeah, Helm's
more
Deep's not
enjoyable.
like
Why does
fun.
everything have
It's
to be
not.
fun? Why does everything have to be fun?
Although it does
to
have
you?
a good bit of comedy.
Are you
in
saying
there.
like
it does have some
fun in the
comedic.
sense of for the viewer or the scene itself
it
is
doesn't
fun?
feel
Rewatch value? None.
It doesn't feel stylized.
You are crazy.
Yeah, it's a
I
basic
have a
fight
reason
scene
for
with
not
swords.
liking Marvel.
And
I have a valid reason for
gosh.
not.
You mean like
liking Marvel.
medieval fantasy?
oh, stab with sword. Ah,
Oh,
funny orc sound.
Like
do the intro.
Well, there's hold on.
Do the intro.
Hold on. There's more gravity to it than that.
Oh, my fault. Like that doesn't change how the fight is. Gravity does not change how good of a fight it is. Like I guess maybe in a world it kind of can, I guess.
We are talking, and this is the point of the hot take, but we're talking in two categories.
We are.
Like the gravity of a fight, of course, obviously makes the fight better. But there's also something to be said for like
What are you fighting for?
The style, like the stylization of something. How are things coordinated and like have an interesting, like visually appealing style? Those are different conversations.
As we will get
So
to in
what's
this
visual-
movie,
what's visually
that we will
appealing
talk about
about certain fights in The Hobbit?
Say that again.
What's visually appealing about certain fights in The Hobbit?
everything.
I feel like they
That's
went.
not an
That's
answer.
nothing.
The camera shots 100% significantly better.
Lord of the
camera
Rings has
shots-
some of the best cinematography ever.
The choreography of the fights and the planning out is so much better. So much better.
The story isn't
They're more
real.
fun because they're more fast paced.
He made up the
Fast
story.
paced.
It's not accurate.
Every story's made up.
No, it's not accurate to the Hobbit book.
I hear what you're saying.
He
I hear what
added
you're
so
saying.
much more. That's garbage.
Well, are we doing a book podcast or a movie podcast?
When it's an
I was just
adaptation of the
wondering.
book.
I was just wondering.
if we're talking about
These are adapted screenplays.
do the intro.
So
Do the intro.
this was a very much an abridged version of what was unironically kind of a heated conversation off camera.
We were here for like 2 hours plus.
It was
and we
It was
kind of
longer
were
than
like,
the podcast.
I don't know if it's better or worse that we weren't recording it, but it was crazy. But yeah, if any final thoughts, Cody, or should we hit the intro?
Hit the intro. Just hit the intro.
In a world burdened by streaming services, cash grabs, and cheap CGI, One Movie Podcast dares to challenge the status quo. To celebrate the movies that made us who we are, and the movies that make us into who we will be. This is that podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to the For the Love of Film podcast. My name's Cody.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah.
Dan.
He's a middleman.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Josh. Today we will be talking about a underrated movie. A movie that was such a flop. I will get into this right now. It was such a flop that like there were sequels planned, there were like spin-off movies planned,
Really?
and they canceled all of it.
Really?
Yes.
Probably for the best.
Because of how little it made.
I'm confused how they would make a sequel out of this because it's based on a true story.
Well, the idea was that they were going to have spin-offs of specifically Henry Cavill's character in it. But I don't want to get too deep into it. All that I will say, since I already teased it, the budget was about $60 million. They only made $29 million total.
So that was that's like half.
Half.
Yeah, less than half.
Like that's bad.
Like they lost $30 million.
They
in
lost
the movie.
$31 million making that movie.
Was there any?
That's why I didn't see Superman.
Listen, we have to figure out how to have a rule of conduct for this podcast, where like the hot take section, like anything goes.
Dan, why
and
don't
then
you
we
say
have
it
to
during the hot take? He asked if we have a hot take, and Dan was like, "No, no, not me."
You're still holding on from last week.
Oh. So okay, do you know why it? Do they know why it flopped so bad? Because I enjoyed the movie. It didn't feel like it played out like a flop.
The theory is marketing.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll start off by going around talking about experiences, because the first time I saw this movie, it was not planned. Like, I was not supposed to watch this movie. I believe we were going. I don't remember which movie I was supposed to see, but I remember me and my friend, we showed up to the theater, and it was almost sold out except for like a couple seats in the front row. We were like, that's not worth it. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
And we were like, what's this movie? What the heck?
Yeah.
Let's go see it. Why not? So we did. We were like the only people in the theater, and we had so much fun. So much fun with this movie. That was my first impression of just the whole experience.
You know, it's funny. That was similar for me. I had gotten back into the idea of just going to the theaters like by myself. The first time I did it, I felt hella weird, but I grew to kind of appreciate it. And now I actually really like it. And so I don't remember what the other movie was, but I was specifically torn between two movies. I was like, this movie, like, it looks pretty good, or there's this other movie. And so it already, to your point, it wasn't like, oh man, I can't wait to see this movie. It was like, okay, I guess I'll watch it.
Well, and as a person that likes action flicks, the fact that I didn't even know what it was kind of surprising. And then I was like, wait, it's Guy Ritchie, and it has Henry Cavill, and it has the dude from Reacher. Whoa, how did I not hear about this? So,
Did you see it in theaters?
I did. I saw it in theaters.
Because on Josh's recommendation?
did I say no? I don't think so. I think you might have even seen it before.
It might have been. It was completely on my own accord. I knew of it a little bit, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I need to see this movie. It was more like, I think I was really stressed, and I was like, I need a break. I'm gonna go see a movie. What's out? And then I was like, sure, yeah, I'll see this. Yeah. What about y'all?
You go.
Because this was your first watch.
No, I saw it in
seen it
theaters.
before?
Am I
Okay,
the only? You all saw it in theaters.
I thought he didn't see it yet.
No, I saw it in theaters.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the one was I hadn't seen Swiss Army Man. He hadn't seen this.
That's right.
got
That's
it.
right.
But yeah, I saw it in theaters, and when I initially saw it in theaters, I was like, this is a blast. This is a great time. Like, it is really fun. Like, I feel like it's like so war movie adjacent. You know what I mean?
We'll get into that. Don't worry.
It's like
Sure.
It's so like, because it's not a war movie.
Yeah.
It's like if you combined like Mission Impossible with Inglourious Bastards with Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
that's kind of the vibe you
yes.
get. Like,
Yes.
and it's a great time. I do enjoy it. Like,
How did it feel on rewatch?
great. I feel like
Okay.
it's like it holds up. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm a sucker for an epic movie. So like, and the fact that they did like almost the entire movie like in stealth
Yeah.
is kind of awesome. Like
Yeah.
the entire time. Like, I feel like that's really fun. But I don't know. It's just
It was a good time.
Yeah.
it's a good time.
Yeah.
That's really like the gist of it.
Okay, Dan, this was your first time.
Yeah. It was a good time, I guess. It was fine. Like, I don't know. It was fine. It was okay. Like, I could see why this movie didn't do well.
Really?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
like knowing it didn't do well going into it, just based off of what you had said. It was like, oh yeah, I could see where like this doesn't. Like, I get it because Guy Ritchie and like the plot and like it has a lot of interesting things, but also it's like I watched it with Charlotte and I can't get her to watch movies with me because a lot of the time what I'm watching is like fucked up or sad, super sad, and like her job is always super sad, so like she's not in the mood for that, but she enjoyed it a lot, so she was into it.
Really?
I think she liked it more than I did.
Okay.
Because she did not want to watch Swiss Army Man with me. Because she had already seen it. So she's like, no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
But I liked it. But also it was like, it's one of those movies where it's like based on a true story. Like this happened. And then like you're watching it and you're like,
True story adjacent.
This did not happen.
Yeah.
Like there's no, and I was like halfway through, or it was probably at the end when the Prime Minister, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was talking, I was like, I don't know him that well, like voice wise, but I feel like this guy's doing a bad job.
I hated Winston Churchill in this movie.
Really?
Hated it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, like based on like other Churchills or like the actual Churchill, I was like, I feel like this guy's doing terrible.
Well,
And maybe I'm wrong.
He has a lot of the like this. He talks like this a lot. It's
But it didn't even feel British. Isn't he British?
yeah.
yeah, he was the prime minister.
Yeah, he didn't like
Really?
I didn't think it was that great.
Yeah. Like I mean like
It wasn't a moving performance.
I
for
think
me.
this is one of the more disappointing Churchill performances I've seen.
Okay.
Especially when I've gotten like what's his face in Darkest Hour and like Darkest Hour and like
Or The Crown, if you've seen that.
The Crown is really great.
Yeah,
that's with
yeah.
what's his face?
No idea.
Doesn't Gary Oldman play Churchill in something?
I think that's Darkest Hour.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
And then The Crown is what's his face? Shoot, what's his name? Oh, that's gonna bother me.
I don't know. I've never seen The Crown.
Let's see, actors.
The Crown is John Lithgow.
Oh, John Lithgow.
Yep.
Lithgow?
Yep.
So and both are great performances.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it just left something to be desired.
Yeah, it just didn't feel that great. And then like it was fun. The whole time I was thinking, it's like, yeah, it's just dudes being dudes, which I feel like is like Guy Ritchie to a T.
It's
is
a bro
just like,
movie.
There's a
Yeah,
reason his name is
every
Guy.
Guy Ritchie movie is like just like dudes being guys and guys being dudes, and like, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but it's just like it just felt like that's like it's action, but there's not like really a substance or like character development or like a big plot to it.
There isn't like this is not a movie you watch if you want something to think about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
it's
like-
a good
it's a
time.
mindless watch.
Like
Yeah.
the
For the
kind
most
of
part, yeah.
the
yeah.
kind
It's
of
a good time in that
deep
like,
philosophical conversations we were having about Swiss Army
It's
Man.
gonna be very different.
It's not.
you cannot have that about this.
No,
Here-
absolutely none.
Here's something I will say, just as a general note about me and kind of how I watch movies. It's kind of like how I am with coffee. So I have gone through the process of learning the finer notes of, tasting coffee, and I have a thing at home where I can roast my own coffee, and have ordered green coffee and roasted it at home and taken notes of flavor profiles and gotten into all that stuff. But also, like, if I'm at a diner, I'll get a cup of coffee and drink like crappy coffee. And in my mind, they're just two different things. And so I have like a context and an appreciation for each one. And I'm kind of similar with movies, where it's like, I know when I'm watching a movie that is kind of A24 like, where the point is to like engage your brain in some philosophical way. And then I also know that there's movies like this one where it's like, I know exactly what this is going to be.
Yeah.
And so it's harder for me to be critical of those, because in my own mind, I'm like, that's not what this is.
And then there's Sharknado.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
Take that how you will.
Yeah. It wasn't bad, but it was like
Well, it's not like a legendary movie.
no,
No,
exactly.
no.
Well, so on what you're saying about like the marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. I get that
It'd be
a
hard
lot.
to market.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
oh, it's another action adventure flick. Like
Mhm.
it's like what's that movie with like Sandra Bullock, like Lost City or whatever. Like
Yeah,
those like it
yeah.
just felt like another
Yeah.
random
Yeah.
adventure flick.
Yeah.
And I mean this one. I mean it was epic. Don't get me wrong, it was awesome. But like
Yeah, there's cool kills. like-
exactly.
And they did
It
a
was
lot of
fun.
it practically, other than the train. I think like that scene with like the drone going in on the train.
Yeah.
That was not real. That was CGI. It was in the it was when the two agents
oh, on the
they were
train.
in the train trying to like
Yeah.
check through the suitcase.
Yeah, it's like
to
a
see.
night shot.
Yeah, that was fake. The rest of it though, like the boats,
Yep.
most of that was done practically on a boat,
Cool.
which is kind of sick.
Yeah.
It's kind of sick to think about.
But
Yeah.
like the whole like, I get it because when I first saw it in theaters, I was like, oh, like the only reason I knew about it was from movie theater,
like a poster.
like movie theater trailers.
Oh, got it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like I never saw anything like on
I
YouTube
literally
or whatever.
nothing.
Yeah, no
Really?
social
Yeah.
media, no.
Like it never
yeah.
got into my algorithm, and so it was very much. I'm like, I think I was asked to go see it by some friends, and I was like, sure, why not? It looks cool.
Yeah.
So,
What was who put this out?
Lionsgate.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Is that something? Because I know you were
Saw,
talking about
dude.
20th Century Fox, right? That they have you seem to notice a bad reputation of like not promoting movies well.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
an earlier conversation. I think it was about Fight Club.
Lionsgate just puts out
Yeah.
a lot of movies, good quality and bad quality.
Yeah, Lionsgate is very random.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like Saw is Lionsgate if I remember correctly, but like
yeah.
there's I don't know. There's a lot of different movies.
But
Yeah.
They've also been around for forever.
I think so. One thing about this movie that I specifically connected with, especially on rewatch, was how like stylized everything is.
And
Like
you're all
because,
about that.
Well, because I'm getting into like cameras and stuff, I'm
Yeah.
starting to notice like when he uses a wide shot. There's a few shots in particular where like people, they're almost they're like slightly fishbowled to make everything look like it's so far away, and it's like it made it engaging and interesting to watch. And I think that's why I went into this. Hold up. I went into this expecting just like a Jason Statham shoot 'em up movie.
Yeah.
And I actually got like a really well, in my opinion, stylized musically. I love it. This like jazz like undertone is sweet. I don't know why. I just love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I found myself enjoying it because it actually has character where a lot of these movies don't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a shame that the one movie that comes out that I would argue is better than a lot of these like Taco Bell action flicks where you just go in to get your enjoyment and you dip out.
Taco Bell
Right, like,
action flicks.
I've
Get-
never heard
you,
that
you
before.
get your fix and you're out. It's a shame that the one movie that's like interesting and like is witty and it's fun and it's different does not make money, while those ones rake in just enough for them to keep making them.
well, also like it doesn't feel like you watch this movie and you're like, okay. Like you're talking about how like they want to make sequels and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it felt like a complete movie though.
Sure.
Like it didn't feel like there was any setup for a sequel unless it's like
No, there's no character development to
yeah, exactly.
do that.
Like
Yeah.
if there's
Yeah.
more like if it's more Knives Outy where it's like it's individual isolated adventures, if you will.
Well, and the dude that was his name Ryan or whatever, like
Which guy?
the guy that they broke out of prison,
Oh yeah, the Apple, whatever.
like nothing, literally
That's true.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like he didn't need to be there.
He's the one that suggested stealing the ship.
That's great.
Yeah.
Somebody else could have come up with it too.
He
Like,
also
they could have
did
easily just not.
he did make
but
the
they
plan.
didn't.
It also was a really great scene where they're like shooting up all these Nazis.
But you know, I mean,
Bro, that's
I
the
just,
whole
I
movie.
mean, like,
That's what I'm saying though.
Like-
it's lit, no?
I
No,
just mean in
again,
the sense
it's,
like
it's a good time.
of
It was a great time.
Yeah, that's like it's a good time, and then that's like it, because it's like even just character development wise, it's like they make a big deal about breaking him out, but it's like you don't. He
not
didn't need to be there. There's no like
Yeah.
development of why he needed to be there. Really, it's like he just so happened to be like, "Whoa, we could."
Well,
steal the
remember there.
boats."
I would assume that this is something historical that happened. that was a part of the informed the narrative.
It just
So, like,
the whole
Well,
time.
I can't confirm or deny that, and I don't know if anyone could, because it's this movie was based on a book that was based on Winston Churchill's private documents. So
his
most
memoir.
people didn't know that these guys were hired by the English government. Like, it was a big thing of some random mercenaries just yoinked these
boats.
ships in this submarine from the Nazis, by the way.
Yeah.
But they didn't know that Winston Churchill hired them and everything. That's real. But obviously, it is played off much
Right.
different than how it
Yes,
actually
it's very
happened.
much dramatized.
Very, very, very much. Very much.
I'm
Their
sure
accuracy
that
is
part
insane.
had to be historical. I'm sure. Like the fact that they broke him out.
Yeah, so the story is true.
Mm-hmm.
The finer details probably not so much.
Although Henry Cavill's character in real life, Henry Cavill and the girl, they end up getting married.
You do.
I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I read the.
That was
I read the credits.
I'm surprised because they hinted at things,
they literally had no chemistry in the
Dude
movie.
married Cleopatra.
but that
Interesting.
was it. And then it just.
But you
kind
know
of
what I mean?
ends.
Like, they barely talked because she was doing her own thing the whole time. So then at the end, we're like, oh yeah, they got married. It's like, what?
It's like Faramir and Éowyn in Lord of the Rings. They just see each other and we're in love now?
I will say though,
"Whoa, you're
wait,
hot."
so how much did it make opening weekend?
probably
I can fight that for you.
Josh and his friend.
Oh wait, I had it on.
And Jeremiah, clearly.
Well, I'm the only person who hasn't seen it in theaters, so apparently I'm the
I have
outcast.
opening weekend numbers if you don't have it.
Well,
Go for it. I don't have it.
It was 8.9 million
Do
okay.
you pay money for that?
for what?
premium?
For IMDb Pro.
Yeah.
I paid money for it, or I'm on the free trial right now. But
He's so hardcore.
I'm hardcore.
Well, so because the reason I was asking is there's some exceptions or give to this, but generally opening weekend isn't so much a reflection on how good the movie is, it's how good the marketing was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
Because word of mouth will spread either way, whether the marketing is good or not.
Yeah.
Usually.
Well, that's why Marvel has the best opening weekends of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because obviously critic reviews and stuff that come out early will kind of shape it, but generally speaking, the success of opening weekend isn't so much due to how good the movie is. It's how well did you market
Yeah.
it?
It's basically it's more of a telltale for the studios to be able to say okay, our marketing departments are doing really well.
Yeah.
And that's it's more to get a gauge on not whether your movie is good, but more whether or not your movie is properly anticipated like you want it to be.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, with Guy Ritchie, it feels like he just pumps out these dudes being guys movies.
Yep.
I would look at his stuff and it's oh, I've heard of all these movies. I haven't really seen them, but it's just and maybe I'm jumping into conclusions, but a lot of them just seem like guys being dudes.
Oh, I mean, they totally are.
Action stuff. I've seen Snatch, and really that's it. From
Yeah,
him,
it's
I
a
think.
bro movie.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
It's which makes sense why there's not a lot of character development kind of thing.
That's not really the point of it.
Well,
Yeah.
most of his movies
Yeah.
are supposed to be one-offs, but then
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did do a little research and saw that he does draw a lot of influence from Tarantino, which makes sense because it is kind of just like you said it's like Inglourious Bastards a little
very
bit.
much so.
Yeah, and not as good way.
I mean, well, I say it's 50% Inglourious Bastards. If Inglourious Bastards went 50%,
Right.
that's the vibe I get.
Well, I will say one thing I appreciated that it was something they didn't do that I appreciated was, okay. Generally speaking, I felt like this movie, it follows a recipe, right? And that's not, I'm not saying that necessarily as a thing to knock it. It's just it knows what it is.
Right.
But one of the things that typical movies like this have that they skipped was the assembling the crew scenes where it's we go to this person and
Finding the
So
Avengers.
the way that
Yeah.
it's written, it's written as 2 acts with an intro, dialogue about these are all the characters. Then we're going to get into Act 1, and then we're going to Act 2.
Yeah.
And I don't mean, it's there's an Act 1 and an Act 3, no Act 2.
Yeah.
Because half the movie, I looked down because I was I'm curious when they start, the actual, executing the plan where he plants the bomb in like the light room or whatever. That's like halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
Like timestamp wise, it's slightly past half. So half of the movie is the actual going through all the steps. He plans the parties, coaxes everyone in there, invites everyone.
Yeah.
They get the boats ready and everything. Like that's all basically the second half of the movie. So it almost feels like a play where you have act 1, the setup, and then act 2, the climax and conclusion, versus like an act 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And part of that is because there wasn't a lot of characters, like, to your point. Yeah. That's why it's not like a super deep movie, because there's no
it's long, but it's not long at all.
No.
Like,
and that's what's nice about it, is it doesn't feel like 2 hours. To me, at least. It felt more like an hour 30, maybe 45.
But also a downside, because there's not, like, you don't get to know any of the characters enough to where, like, the one dude got shot and I was like, all right, like, he could die. And fine.
Like the villain guy?
No,
the
younger team.
He was like he was like the younger
guy.
guy that he only had because his brother or whatever. But it was like he got shot and it was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, there's not an attachment.
There's no attachment to anyone.
Well, and at least they didn't play it off, because I was actually thinking about that too, where I was like, they didn't really play it off as like sad.
A big deal.
But I was like, that is probably better though.
Yeah, because I mean, this isn't a movie that's designed to have emotional investment.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not the kind of movie it is.
Yeah,
and that's that's okay.
The closest they get to that is the feeling of fear and the danger of the position she's putting herself in.
Yes,
like
she's in a very tense situation.
You get that a bit.
Yeah, that part was fun. The whole time we were watching it, Charlotte's like, he's gonna hit her. Like, he's gonna do something to her. Like, she was kind of stressed out about that, and then just nothing really. Like, that part was kind of weird to me too, because like, she just kind of ended up in that room with him, and then like,
it's like, oh no, we gotta go.
And then she ended up in the car somehow, which was like kind of weird to me, because it's like, why? How did she end up in the car? And then it was just like, there was no reason. I mean, there's a reason to shoot him, but like, there would have been a better payoff if like he maybe had hit her in some way, or like, not that I'm saying that's necessary. It's kind of weird, but like,
well, if it like
even that character development is like kind of strange, because it's just like nothing happened where like she could have just gotten on the boat and he not died, and that would have been fine.
There's a lot of fluff,
right? It's like yeah.
So Cody, when I brought up the shots that were in this movie, as well as like the art, I'll say the artistic expression of the cinematography, the music. You made a face. That's exactly what you're making right now. And over to Cody.
Yeah, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
What is that? What is that?
I have 4 words.
I'm very curious.
Lord of the Rings.
What do you mean?
Explain that.
It's one of the greatest cinematic.
Wait, what? No. What are we? Wait, do you have like a way to tie this in?
No, that's why I just made the face and didn't say anything.
The face. Wait,
no, I was talking about this movie.
He's talking about when he commented on the cinematography of this movie that we're talking about.
Yeah, you're like.
Yeah,
but
wait,
like,
well, how does Lord of the Rings have anything?
No, because I made the face because you're like, like, I'm learning to like really just appreciate like the cinematic side of things and like the camera shots and everything like that, and I'm like, that's Lord of the Rings.
See, but I don't know why this, and there were a couple things that I noticed. First of all was his use of smoke and like light blurring. What do they call it, Mr. Cinematography Man?
Oh, lens flares?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was like everywhere in the movie, and it made it feel more visceral and real to me, where instead of like you're just in like the bottom of the ship and it's dark, it's like, no, there's like smoke and there's elements of the light coming down through like the hatch at the top, and you can see the light glare into the camera. It made it feel.
It's giving Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's mood setting choices.
Yes, and the establishing shots, by the way, super sick. Super sick. He knew what he was doing with that. I was just sitting there. I'm like, I don't even know anything about this, but this is awesome.
Well, that's like my Lord of the Rings thing. Is just like it is one of the most beautifully shot movie trilogies ever. So that's why I'm like, when you say that, I'm like, I can't help but laugh a little bit, because I'm like,
again, maybe to your point, I do probably have to watch them again.
You should. You really should.
Watch them again.
Watch the extended editions. They change the movies.
Listen, we can't get too far into hot take space.
Yeah, we can't. Not again.
Because I even have a thought to that as well. But like,
no, it's
we
not.
can't.
It's
We
not
gotta,
worth it. It's not
you know, discipline.
Okay,
gentlemen.
what's very interesting to me, and maybe this echoes Dan's experience with his wife, was I went to the Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes was actually not that bad at a 68. Okay, the audience, however, was a 91.
Really?
Which means 9 out of 10 people were like, "This movie was great."
Yeah, Dan's a critic.
Now, like that's understandable because I represent more so the average consumer. If I don't enjoy a movie, and I can like there are some movies like this that I just love. Like I will watch this movie for a long time, even though it's not fantastic, right? If I don't enjoy it, it could be a great movie. I don't like it. It might be good, and I can admit it's good. Like that. I just didn't connect with it on the same level, but I can admit it's a good movie.
Bro's heartless.
You know what I mean? No, I was just saying, I didn't cry.
Does not like
but like that's
farts.
okay.
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting. 91 people, 91 people, 91%.
91 people.
91 people
like this movie. The
like
rest
this
of
movie
them,
for sure.
91%.
Josh is one of them.
Hey, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
I'm
But
not saying it's
91%.
bad. I'm just saying it's like
Well,
fine.
you didn't
It's fine.
dislike the movie.
No, I didn't hate it. It was just like
It's not
Yeah.
like it's not a cinematic
Are
art piece.
are there movies? It's kind of a similar, like thinking back to a question you asked for Swiss Army Man, like feel good movies. But like, is there a movie for you that kind of does what this movie does for Josh, where it's like this is just entertaining and I just enjoy it?
Like a guilty pleasure.
Like it's not deep, but
like just a fun movie or
Yeah.
Movie that you watch
Okay.
for enjoyment, less of movie you watch for pleasure, less of enjoyment.
Well,
How
two
about that?
things.
For pleasure, not plot.
I don't think
Yes.
that you should have guilty pleasures because that means you have like shame around liking it. And if you're gonna like something, just like it.
Bro's
like,
gonna bring it back to Swiss Army Man.
No,
somehow.
it's not. It's nothing against. It's nothing about Swiss Army Man. It's just like if you want to like something, like something. Like
That's
Yeah.
fair.
if you
Well,
guys
that's the
like
thing.
Marvel, like that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like say I don't like Marvel to get you to not like Marvel. It's just like not for me, right? Like, and I'm gonna like stuff that I'm gonna like.
Mhm.
And there's like I can think of music things where it's like I like this, and I don't care if other people don't like it. It's like that's fine. That's like I get why you wouldn't like it because it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But it's fun. And then your thing was like what?
Well, it's like, is there a movie that does for you what this movie does for Josh?
Well, I don't know because I was gonna say Inglourious Bastards because it's almost
fine.
like it's not a poor man's Inglourious Bastards, but it's like if you're gonna watch people killing Nazis, like I would rather just watch Inglourious
Yeah.
Bastards. But just a fun like kill you movie. I don't like Fury comes to mind. I like Fury more than this movie.
Is that
obviously.
the
It's
that's
Brad
the Brad
Pitt.
Pitt and like
Brad-
Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
John Bernthal.
Logan, whatever his name is.
Great movie.
John Bernthal.
Bernthal.
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible movie about killing Nazis.
Awesome movie.
You ever seen the movie? Or there's two of them, but Red,
Yes.
dude. If you want just like it's a good plot,
Those are
but
fun.
but the movie it's just fun and dope. Like
Yeah.
that's just the vibe. But I feel like they hit it well.
I'm trying to think. I mean, like Burn After Reading, maybe. I'm trying to think of like a fun, just like Tropic Thunder.
Mine is
Tropic
uh,
Thunder. I don't know if that counts,
mine
but
is
yours is the question is hard. Let me think about
mine is Nobody.
Ooh,
Wait.
okay.
it. Mr.
with,
Mr. Nobody.
No, Nobody
No,
with
Nobody.
what's his face? The Better Call Saul guy.
Oh yeah.
Like-
There's-
like
they
that.
just
It's
came
like
out
John
another
Wick
one.
with an old dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess John Wick is like that because I just watched
To me, like there's more
I just
plot to
watched
John
all
Wick.
of
That's why I don't
those.
say John Wick. But
Same. Yeah.
like because there's no like I don't know like there's no really like John Wick is like a weird movie where it's like it's awesome but it's tongue in cheek a little bit.
but
But
I mean, he develops though.
yeah, a little bit, but like even just like the dialogue is like yes.
No.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like it's fun. Like I don't think I'm like you're not crying at the end of John Wick, but it's awesome.
I cried at the
I
end of
mean,
John Wick
I cried
4.
the first time I watched it.
John,
with the
John
dog.
Wick 4.
Yeah, with the
I was
dog.
sad.
And John Wick 4, yeah.
I was sad. With
I
John Wick
think
4.
I saw three. We saw three, right?
We
1,
did.
2, and 3.
We did not see 4.
Yeah,
John Wick
we
4.
need
I was
to go.
devastated. They killed Pennywise.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Anyways,
okay. So then, Dan.
I'm trying. What?
So do you just watch movies purely for the artistic side, which is totally fine? I'm just curious about
No.
you.
No.
Okay.
I'll. No. I watch whatever. I think it comes like with music too. I watch stuff that like pulls me in, like I'm attracted to, or whatever you want to call it. Like I don't know, like in the last week since we watched Fight Club, right? I watched The Departed. Incredible. A great movie. And then I saw A Wonderful Life in theaters.
Really?
Whoa, what?
Yeah, they were playing at Gurney.
It's Christmas time.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I saw It's a
Great
Wonderful Life in
movie.
theaters, and then I watched Casablanca,
Heck yeah, dude.
and then Hamnet, and then Frosty the Snowman with my kids.
This is like in the last week and a half or whatever.
Dude, I watched a lot of movies this week. I like the last two, the movies that we covered, I watched like last. I watched Hamnet, I watched Frosty the Snowman, and then I watched Ministry, and then I watched White Christmas, and then I watched Swiss Army Man.
All right.
Dude.
So like I watched
Holy crap.
hella movies this week. So like, and none of those are like,
And somehow he works.
Sure.
I mean, it's not a competition. It's just like they're all over the place. So I don't know. Like,
I think most
it's not
of us-
just artistic movies. That's what I think. I'm pulled to things that make me feel something.
Sure.
So like,
Feel something deep.
yeah, or
Yeah.
just feel something in general. Like, and that could be sadness. Like it could be whatever. Like this movie is a good time. Like that's it. You know, like it's fun to watch. Like if you just want to, watch an action movie, which there's nothing wrong with action movies.
The term I used was it's good, dumb fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Correct.
But I also like movies that are absolutely devastating.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want.
Revenge of the Sith.
Right. Or like, like Manchester by the Sea or something like just devastating. That like Charlotte will not watch movies with me depending. She's like, well, like she has a criteria. And then I cause I was trying to get her to watch another One Battle After Another. And I was like thinking about some of the things in that movie and that I love, like just the whole movie is great, but I was like, oh, she's not going to like this and she's not going to like that. And so I just can't watch certain things with her.
It's going to take a minute before we get back to me, but once I'm suggesting the next movie, I think I know which one I'm going to suggest, and I think she would enjoy it.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Whoa.
Okay, cool.
Teaser. Stay tuned.
I'm trying to get her to watch some of these with me, but depending on what it is, she's just not going to watch it. Like when it comes to my pick, she's just not going to watch it. I know she's not. And because I'm like going through and I'm like, what's really going to bother some people?
What movie's the most
I can't.
screwed up?
I can't wait until we get into our first like true horror movie, and we make Cody watch a horror movie.
But I'm not even looking at horror movies. I'm looking at things that are just like fucked up. So we'll see what happens.
Nice.
Cool.
And then not in like a terrible way. It's just like, I don't know. That's what I like about movies is like, not that you always have to watch that, but it's like, if there's something like that, it's like, you can't, there's just there's something not special, I guess.
Yeah.
There's just something different about it. That's like, you can't talk about it, or it's like, I don't know.
To that point, Josh and I watched The Long Walk.
Very good. It was
And
very good.
Cody did not see The Long Walk.
We could absolutely do an episode about it, but I felt like him and I were both like taken out emotionally by like the end of it.
Bro,
and we just kind of like sat in our chairs, almost like a Marvel movie where you're waiting for the ends of the credits. Like everyone left and we're just like sitting there. And I said something along the lines of like, we tell stories because someone has a feeling and they don't know how to explain that feeling to someone else so that they could also feel that feeling. So the only way to share that feeling with someone is to tell them a story that brings them to that place. And like, that's what storytelling and movie making, like that's what that is. And The Long Walk did it.
It was good.
It was good.
I think, Dan, one of the things that you said that was interesting was you watch the things you're drawn to. So a little bit about me. Everyone asks me I'm gonna use an analogy. Everyone asks me about like, what's your like type, like girls, and now I'm dating a wonderful girl. She's awesome. But it's funny because it's like there is sometimes there isn't like just something that you're always drawn into no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are always like,
You like
I'm a sucker for a war movie, and so they'll watch every war movie. I don't get that. What I get is sometimes I see a movie like this where like, technically, I shouldn't like this. I don't really like period type pieces. I don't like usually I like modern. What do you say?
Said shame.
I'm not a huge fan of things like this, but like, and even like dumb action. I'm in general not really like that. But for some reason, I was drawn to this movie after I watched it the first time, and I was like, and I've watched it a couple times since, this being I think the 4th time. And so like, there's something about it that spoke to me. And I don't even know what it is. It's kind of to your point. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but like something drew me to this.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that each individual person can be drawn to certain stories or artistic this or that in unique ways. I'm not going to admit that this is like a great movie.
It doesn't
and
matter.
I'm not trying to.
It doesn't matter if it's a great movie. That's what I was saying last time is like, it does not matter if you... Like, it doesn't matter what you like versus what I like. Like, if you like this and you connect with it, that's all that matters, in my opinion. Like,
agreed.
Like, same with Swiss Army Man, same with like Marvel stuff, same with whatever fucked up sad movies I like. Like, it doesn't matter because like, if you connect with it and you find meaning in it and you find importance in it, that's what matters. Yeah. Same with music. Like, sometimes there's music that I like, I hear it and I'm like, I don't really like this, and then 3 years later, I hear it and it hits different because you're in a different place. And that could be the same place. Yeah. Same thing with movies too, where like I did not get A Wonderful Life growing up. I was like, this movie's boring. I hate this movie. And then I'm super depressed and actually want to kill myself. And then I watch that movie and I'm like, oh, I get it. Like, it hits so much different. And there's so much like power in that movie because it's like, you're in a different place. And that's like same with any movie.
Yeah. It's like right movie, right time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same with music, right? Music, right time. Like, and sometimes you're not going to connect with a movie or music until it's important for you. You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of a movie, but there's been so much different music in my life where it's like you connect with that thing when it's the most important for you to connect with that thing, whether it's to save your life or to like get you through a hard thing or whatever, or just to like have a good time, you know, like this movie. It's like, you know, it's also like time and place. Like you watched it with a homie, like
it was a good
and
time.
it's like, you go to the movies, you were expecting something different and you have this experience that is, kind of random and like you're just going with the flow of whatever, and it's like that makes that movie. Like you had a special connection with this movie because of your first time watching it, right? So it's like different for everybody because you can have like a really special experience with something where it's like, what the fuck are you like? What are you talking about? You like this? Like you like Spider-Man 3? It's like, yeah, dude. I went and dyed my hair black because I saw Spider-Man 3. Like,
no way. Did you actually?
Yes.
No way. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
pop
dude.
off, King.
Well, and I actually think, even though like we joke about hot takes and stuff, and like there's all of this like huge energy between stuff, like I do think what's interesting about all of this is it kind of says that every genre, every style, every tone of a movie has like a place, because it does that thing you're talking about, Dan. Even like intentionally crappy, low budget movies. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Every single category of movie like has a purpose. And I think it's interesting, actually, even just looking at our brief discography of episodes so far in this podcast is like truly all over the place.
Yeah.
But like ultimately, there's an understanding that there's not an objectively like across the board like bad movie because of what you're saying, Dan. Like there's different purposes, different times speak to different people for different reasons.
It serves you a different purpose.
Well, that's why I love like. I feel like this is like off topic of the movies, but like the group of people we have.
Yeah.
Because it's like we all have very different tastes.
Oh yeah.
And it's awesome. Like you three love horror. I don't. And it's like,
Us
But
three
dude,
can
maybe
watch a
you'll
dumb
find
shooting
one
movie.
that
Maybe.
hits, and
well,
you'll
like,
be like,
well, like
oh,
I watched
get it.
Nosferatu last year, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
But like, I'm a blockbuster guy. I like the franchises, but like, I can also recognize an art piece when I see it, and so I feel like having this difference in like preferences for movies is so great, and that's why I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
So let's bring it back to something a bit more lighthearted.
For
that
sure,
was
for
really
sure.
great. I had a
thanks,
I
boys.
had a
This
good
was
time
great.
getting, like, almost making Dan cry.
I didn't
It
cry.
was beautiful. That was a good time.
I'm good.
Dan broke down.
I
It was
have
really sad.
I
It was
have
really
some
emotional.
fun facts about this movie.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So let's start with the first one. So apparently it came out like a year and a half ago. It has remained top 10 on Stars, at least for the first year that it was out, which is insane.
What else is on Stars?
I don't know. I don't know.
Not a lot.
I thought
just got
that
the
was cool
subscription, Not a lot.
because and on Prime it had a really big jump once it left theaters too. So it was
Okay.
like there was clearly this sort of understanding of like, hey, it's fun if you have nothing to do on a Friday night, just watch this and
Yeah.
you'll have a good time,
That,
which is cool.
I feel like that happens. We've talked about that a little bit. Like we're just, after the theatrical run, it does like better. That happens often.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I couldn't find numbers because it's hard to equate like how much a movie makes over streaming because they have to pay for the streaming platform, and then I couldn't find that.
Yeah.
But I thought that was interesting that it made, at least it seemed to jump in popularity after it left theaters, which
Yeah.
interesting.
Like
Yeah.
Suits.
Like Suits.
It jumps in popularity after its show run.
Never seen it.
Never
Really?
watched it.
Nope.
Yeah.
I've watched like
Interesting.
one episode.
It blew up like a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
And
Huh.
it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like The Office. Like,
Well, Office was
What?
always big.
Yeah.
well,
no, you
well, no,
cannot.
but like
No.
it became like once it like hit streaming services, it was like everybody watched
Yeah, but
it.
it was,
Oh,
it
for
was
for
huge
sure.
before that. Too.
Well, yes,
I
it
do
was
see what
very
you're saying.
popular.
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see what you're saying. Like,
But like it hit a new
especially it hit
stratosphere
a new
once.
stride. Yes.
Especially when Netflix was the only streaming platform around and it
Yeah.
had The Office.
Right.
It was like
Yep.
legendary. Fun fact number 2.
Yeah.
Alan Ritchson. I don't know what his
wish it was-
Alan Ritchson.
I wish it was Alec Rickman.
The guy that plays Reacher, the really tall Swedish
Yeah.
guy from this movie. He said that it was the most incredible work experience he ever had in his life.
Is that the guy with the bow and arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
Jack
just
Reacher
say-
guy. He's awesome.
It's so unrealistic how jacked he is. Like
He's-
in the
dude.
40s, nobody is jacked
Dude,
like
he-
that. Like bodybuilding like that is not. That's
didn't
not
become a thing
realistic.
till, like, the
He's a big
50s.
Swedish dude.
No, that's not realistic. like bodybuilding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That
You
didn't happen.
know what also
Can I-
isn't
that
realistic?
did not happen.
Henry
Like,
Cavill's mustache.
Listen, okay.
his
Here-
whole thing. Yeah,
No. Here's what I will say. There was a really cool shot where they're in the boat and he like uses the bow and arrow and like shoots a guy in the head, and while the guy is falling, he like catches the arrow and like takes it back.
Nice.
And
Yes.
that was
Wait,
pretty dope.
Did
Nah,
anybody
dude.
notice?
4 words. Lord of the Rings.
Were you
No,
gonna say,
This
Cody?
movie is literally just ripping off Lord of the Rings, and you guys will not admit it.
What I hear you saying is this movie is basically Lord of the Rings.
Which means it's basically the best movie of all time.
So Josh needs to get
I
his
didn't
head
say
out
Lord of the Rings is the best movies of all time.
What were you gonna say, Cody?
No, did anybody notice the scene where this guy walks out the door and Alan Ritchson's character has like the machine gun and he looks at him, he's like, "Oh, okay." And he shoots him, and it's a very clear frame cut because it literally goes, he gets shot and immediately goes like
yes,
like
yes, I
the
saw
body
that.
changes
Yeah.
positions.
I think I did see that.
Yes.
I thought that was so fun. I was like, no.
Yeah. No way that bullet, that
Yeah.
22 round did that to that guy.
Yeah, but also like it was literally like he's standing there and he's like kind of like leaning over a little bit forwards, and all of a sudden he's like straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cut to straight
That
up.
was after they went into like the control room or whatever where the
Yeah,
guy was being
yeah.
tortured.
Yeah.
The guy goes to run out the building because he just threw the grenade, and then
Yep.
dude, that was so funny.
That was so funny. I was like, no way. I'm like, way to go, Guy Ritchie.
So fun fact number 3, which connects to fun fact number 2. Apparently, Guy Ritchie would make barbecue for them like after
That's dope.
almost every shoot,
Yeah.
and apparently like it was really good. Like everyone on set,
Maybe you
everyone
should focus on making a really good movie.
bro. But if you can make
Hey,
good
they save money on
barbecue, you can get good actors to play not as good movies.
Well, honestly, dude, like that goes into kind of a philosophy. Like, I think I've heard, Adam Sandler, like, and the crew, like all of his friends, they're always in the same movies together, and it's honestly just like an excuse for the friends to like hang out.
They're the bad boys.
And like we can talk all we want about like how good or bad the movies are, but that sounds like a dope life.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Well, the reason he created Happy Madison was so he could give all of his friends jobs.
Yeah. And so I do think there is like, there's obviously like objective, like what's, there's subjective, but like thoughts on what's a good or bad movie. But those things, like a good experience, we don't experience that per se. But I mean, it makes sense to me.
Well, I wonder how much goes on behind the scenes that we don't even know. Because like the set, what goes on set has to affect how the movie turns out.
Oh, yeah.
Like because one of the other things Alan Rickman said, I like read some like an article talking about it, and he was like, he just like, Ritchson, okay, whatever. He like raved about how it was like a great experience on set. He talked about the food, and he also talked about how Henry Cavill. He's like, Henry Cavill's like the leader in the movie, but he's like, that's how it felt on set sometimes too, where like Henry Cavill just kind of like took the reins and was like, all right, this is what Guy wants to do. Get in your positions. You need to act like this. He's like, you almost acted like a second director a lot of
Well,
time,
at this
which is
point,
cool.
He's also like a veteran actor.
I mean, yeah, he's been around for a while.
So it's like, versus like, Ritchson he's been around, but like.
He was in Reacher.
He wasn't, but like, again, he's.
And New Girl.
And.
Really?
He plays the guy with a micro penis.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That just ruined Dan.
That's crazy.
That made Dan like this movie now.
He was also in Smallville.
Was he?
He was Aquaman.
Really?
I don't think I got that far in Smallville.
Yeah, I love Smallville. But yeah, so like he's definitely not like a movie actor like Alan Ritchson. So it's like
not at all.
He's very much.
You could say he's not as big.
Have you seen him? He's huge. Okay.
You were just talking about how
I was
unrealistically big he
complaining about
is.
how big he was, but I'm saying
Yes. But no.
His character on that episode of New Girl is choice.
Yeah, he cries
it's
a lot.
really good.
Yeah. But no, it's like he's definitely like one of the veteran actors on that cast, if you will.
For sure.
Like
well, especially out of that cast. I mean, most of
he's
actors
the
are pretty-
A-lister.
Yeah.
At that point. So
Yeah.
The bad guy in this movie is also the bad guy, or one of the bad guys in Inglourious Bastards.
It's true.
Oh,
really?
the guy that she seduces.
She shoots in the head. Yeah, he's in
Okay.
Inglourious Bastards. Also, in
Has he
that
ever played a good guy?
With scars like that, probably
He's
not.
he's in SLC Punk, and he's just a normal guy.
Okay.
Not that anybody's seen that.
Means
No.
he's not good.
I've seen it. No, I haven't.
Ooh, me.
You, Cody, go.
Oh no, I was
Oh.
just saying I've seen it. No, I haven't.
Oh.
I haven't seen it.
Got it.
Any other fun facts?
That was honestly it. I didn't find a whole ton. Like I tried to like really.
There was not a lot.
There was not. Like I tried typing in everything of like cast interviews and stuff, and really the only one was the Alan Ritchson.
Alan
where
Ritchson's
he was like
micro penis.
where he was like, the set experience was awesome. Guy Ritchie's cool. He makes good barbecue, and Henry Cavill's a good leader. And I was like, that's actually kind of sick, because
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the times what we hear behind the scenes is like, this director sucks to work with. Like he's always so bossy, he this and that. It was nice to hear like, oh, he actually like was good.
Like an
on
experience
set.
so pleasant it was worth commenting
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Well, because they had to fly everyone out to like Turkey or something, and it was like in the middle of nowhere apparently, where they filmed some of the stuff. And so like that was part of why he made the food, was because like getting a catering order was kind of expensive. So expensive, far away. And so he was just like, I'll just make food. Why not? I was like,
dope.
that's sick.
I was like, they didn't have a budget for catering.
Making barbecue for the crew. Like that's, I don't know.
Honestly, versus like, hey guys, we're gonna have Turkish food. Like, some people would be for that. Like,
That's true. That's fair.
let's have international cuisine while we're here
Yeah.
instead of barbecue, which we can get at home.
Hey, teamwork makes the dream work.
I mean, listen,
That's all I'm
it sounds like
saying.
the barbecue hit.
I mean,
so.
barbecue sounds great. Don't get me wrong. I would love some
And
barbecue.
Alan Ritchson definitely eats more than all of us combined. So I think he would know good barbecue.
Meat and potatoes all day, baby.
I did have one more thing.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
go ahead.
It isn't necessarily like about the movie itself, but I was just looking at the reviews, And it was like on Rotten Tomatoes, just like the audience reviews, it was either like 2 stars or half star or like 5 stars. Like either this movie is the best Guy Ritchie movie ever. It was so fun, this and that.
Nice.
Or people being like, this is literally the worst movie I've ever seen. Guy Ritchie sucks. I never want to see him make a movie ever again. But then if I look at Letterboxd, all of the ratings fall in between 5 and 2. Like
they're
almost
very
every
split.
single one. Like very few in the ones, very few. It averages out to 3.2. But it's like they're all stacked in the middle.
They're
Yeah, I
all
was like, that's
strong
interesting.
feelings either way. Is what you're
Well,
saying?
no, on Letterboxd it's the opposite, where they're all it all pans out to just like, yeah, it was good. But on Rotten Tomatoes, it's like,
Yeah, there's
this
like
is
a lot of threes.
insane, or this sucks.
A lot of 3s on.
Which is very
Letterboxd.
fascinating, the fact that it turned out 91.
Well, because I
Considering
mean,
that.
well, so Letterboxd is less for like casual film fans.
Oh, sure.
That's true.
Which
It's
this
definitely
would
more-
average out to like the 60-something%.
Yeah.
Actually, okay.
Yeah, Letterboxd is more for like the person that's like kind of a film nut.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, but
Dan, want to take us out with a?
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of an icebreaker. It's a.
You want to do
it's
2
an ice
or do you want
freezer.
to do
It's
1?
a team strengthener.
You wanna do
Team-
2?
team-
it's a
2 or
freezer.
1?
Are
What?
they simultaneous or? Let's start with one, unless they're like kind of the same.
No, I mean, there's just
And just see where it takes us.
well.
Where does the wind blow?
I'll give you 2 options. Ruined movies, like a movie you just can't watch anymore or don't want to watch, brings
Ooh.
up like whatever ruined movies, or you want to go your top 4, like right now, top 4 movies.
I'd have to think about.
Yeah,
top 4.
would take a while. That would be something good for us to plan for next time, though. To like come in and be like, hey, we're gonna share our top 4 movies of all
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
or if it's like,
So-
what's your Letterboxd top 4 or something?
That's yeah. That's
So-
all I know.
Kind of one in the same.
When
But
you-
Jeremiah doesn't have one.
I need to start a letterbox.
I need to go through and rate all the movies.
Yeah.
You gotta set up your account. Both of you got no pictures or anything.
I don't care for pictures.
So are you talking about a movie that was ruined for you, or that you just hated so much you can't watch again?
No, it's ruined in the sense that something, there's something around it that like you just don't want to watch it anymore or whatever. Could be whatever. Not like like somebody ruined Sixth Sense for me.
Sure. Yeah.
No, but no, like saying like somebody said something to me about this movie and I can't look at it the same way.
Yeah, or like yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't.
Man, do you have one?
Does anyone have? Yeah, because I have ideas, but
don't.
I need-
I didn't think of one, to be honest with you. I have.
You have
one.
to start asking questions that you have an
I know.
answer to.
Well, I had one for. That's why I was like, well, because I have a top 4. But another one I have is like, do you have a favorite scene from a movie that gets you like super jazzed up? Right,
Yeah.
like something that's just like you're like, yeah, or like
Okay.
you just go
Yeah,
on
yeah.
YouTube and like watch just that scene. Because I have.
I have
So-
that scene in my head right
Okay,
now.
Oh,
perfect. 'Cause
yes.
so then let's do that.
I have.
Yes.
So think about ruined and top 4 for
Yeah.
future things.
I
but-
have a take on that I don't think anyone would agree with me. It was just, I'll say it because it was the first thing I thought of. I haven't gone back and rewatched it, but when it happened, I had this feeling of like, oh damn, like when I watched it. But it's gonna be such a hot take. You guys are gonna hate it so
I have
much.
a feeling I know. Where
Do you
this
want to
is
go
going.
first?
You probably don't.
Do you wanna
I
go
can-
first or
I
do you
can
wanna go
first.
last?
Go
No, I
first,
can
go
go
first,
first.
go first.
So it was in X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh boy.
I have not seen it.
Yeah, neither have I actually.
I'm pretty sure most people thought
That's
it was
what
a
the-
pretty bad movie.
Yeah.
Have you've seen it?
I have seen
So I'm
X-Men
pretty much just
Apocalypse.
talking to you. There was just a moment, and it's been so long since I've seen it. I forget how the plot gets there, but there's this point where Professor X kind of like does a bit of like a switcheroo on Apocalypse, and there's just this moment where he's like it seems like Apocalypse is like winning, and all of a sudden Professor X is just like, you're in my head now. And it just like the narrative like flips in a way
Yep.
you don't expect. And it hit me in a way that I like got chills, and I was like
Dang, bro.
yeah, I was like, damn, that's awesome. So,
Very cool.
yeah.
I haven't seen it, but
Like, I don't know if it's like my top in like
yeah.
what you asked,
but
but
just what comes to mind.
it was what came to mind. Yeah.
Okay, so for some reason, for me, what mostly comes to my mind is movie trailers. So I have a trailer and I have a scene.
Okay.
Well, 3 trailers, but I'll narrow it down to 1 just because they're all kind of in the same realm. It would be the Winter Soldier trailer So Captain America: The Winter Soldier, I spam watched that trailer because I was like too young to see it in theaters.
Yeah.
So like I just spam watched the trailer over and over and over again. Specifically the scene where Captain America is fighting Bucky and there's a part where he flips the knife midair.
That
So he
is
like
very
stabs
cool.
him. He flips it midair and like stabs him
and
again.
catches it. Yeah.
And he was like, it like is done at full speed. Like
like when they're doing the whole like.
yes, like he actually had to learn that. Like and did that.
Did
like
you
it
ever-
wasn't like a fake like.
Yeah.
It was so sick.
Did you ever see Winter Soldier?
I've seen them all
Oh my gosh.
up till Endgame.
Because I was gonna say that one I feel
Yeah.
like you might appreciate. There is a solid narrative structure.
I don't remember.
Yes.
And like
And
there
there's a
is
great
stakes
score.
to your point about like the action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So there's that scene in particular, the whole scene, but specifically like that trailer and that little portion. But then, Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's the scene where he's fighting Electro inside of the Electro grid.
God, you love this movie.
It is because basically Electro is like because he fights him in like the power grid of New York.
Is Electro
and
a
he keeps-
boy?
Yes.
In the show, it's a girl.
You're talking
That's
about Electra.
Electra.
That's so different, Dan.
Dan,
Is it?
Dan, get with it.
It is different.
Oh, I don't. And like okay,
Electro
whatever.
is a dude that has like he's basically electricity. Electra.
You're describing the same person.
No,
Electra.
Electra is like a
Is
martial arts
Daredevil's
lady.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, in the Spider-Man kids show,
Okay. all right.
Electro is a girl.
That could I don't know
Maybe.
about that.
Well,
I have not
Honestly,
seen the
it's,
kids
it's
show.
Disney. It wouldn't surprise
it would
me,
not
but
surprise
It's a
me at
girl.
all.
It's a girl.
Could I have no idea.
But he's like electricity, and so like basically the whole thing is like Spider-Man can't really catch him because he keeps like disappearing into like electricity.
he bloops away.
He's bleeping away and everything, and it's so sick because it's all done to music, and like the song that's being played behind it is so hype. Oh, it's so good.
It is.
I
yeah,
want-
it's fun.
I want to
It is
make
fun.
you at least watch it and appreciate at least the funness of it. That's it. Not the moviness, because the moviness sucks, but the funness of it. Oh, 10
I
out of
just didn't
10.
like how cool he was.
He's too cool.
Spider-Man's so cool.
He's cool, but he's a nerd. And Amazing Spider-Man, he's
Dan, we get it. You're
skating and
old.
kick flipping and stuff. Whatever.
Cody.
So I have two that like immediately come to mind.
Yeah.
One is from Lord of the Rings.
Knew it.
It is right. It's during the Battle of Pelennor Fields in Return of the King, when what's it called? They're like getting the crap beaten out of them, the people of Gondor, and all of a sudden you just hear the freaking horn of Rohan, and they just all pull up onto the hill.
In a line?
It's not that scene though. It's the scene right after where the king of Rohan, Theoden, is just running back and forth, just screaming death the entire time. And I'm like, this is kind of awesome because it's also like we're about to just go save their butts right now.
I thought you were gonna say your favorite part was the "I am no man."
I thought you were
gonna
going to
say
say
the
that
same
too.
thing.
Which that part's awesome.
It's kind of dope.
Yeah,
it's kind of dope.
That part's awesome.
not. It's
Yes, it is.
It's
Honestly,
so
I think
corny,
that's one of actually like the non super cringy versions of that.
That is
that
that is
part-
better than it could have been.
Because it's just a one liner.
It could have been horrible.
It's like I'm just gonna be savage right now.
This is a tangent. It's not worth getting into, but I just was like,
as he's getting into it.
as I get into it, I just like I'm trying to follow the like logical fluidity of the situation, and I'm like, so wait,
no man can kill
you're
me.
telling me
I am no man.
right? I was just I had a hard time with it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like. I feel like knowing you're about to kill him right now, you can kind of crap talk a little bit. Like you kind of have that right. Just saying.
Well,
It's just the one-liner, the zingers, dude.
Yeah, it
it's not.
happens.
It's not worth getting into. This is not the time and place.
It's crazy that you're complaining about one-lines and zingers when you watch Marvel movies. That's what I was complaining about.
but I'm
There was
watching a Marvel
one-liner
movie
zinger.
to hear
Different
those.
intention. But
That's different than
I
in the
agree.
middle of this like deep, fully stake heavy movie of like the whole world will turn evil if we don't win this, and she goes, "I am no man."
Yeah, because then she can kill him. She's the only person on the field that can kill him.
Is that
Otherwise,
that,
they'd be totally screwed.
But is that the
No,
is that
that's-
the actual point of the plot? Is like the
No.
fact that she can kill him is because she is not a man? Is that actually like the narrative?
No,
I think it's like I
she
think it's
just-
a yes and. It's like you don't actually really know.
No.
Because that was the part that was hard. Because it just felt like it felt like a weird plot point. It wasn't the one-liner.
Well, yeah, because I mean, she's a human. Like,
right, like it was like, wait, no man, wait, what? That was
yeah. I mean, I genuinely don't know if it's like maybe there's a thing where like only non-men can kill him.
right?
I have no idea.
It was just
It's a loophole.
Yeah, it's a
a
loophole.
loophole. That's all.
What was yours?
I have 2.
I had another one.
Oh,
Gosh,
sorry.
It's your fault. You started talking.
It's my fault.
Started
I'm so sorry.
bad mouthing.
No, my other one. This is like probably my favorite. Is in Dune Part 2.
Fuck.
Did I steal it? Did I steal it? Did I steal
Yeah.
it?
Well, I have 2, but yes.
Is when Paul Atreides gives his sassy speech to
yeah, dude. Oh my
all
God.
of the people in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah.
When he's literally like,
yeah.
basically like they're like, Paul, you can't talk because you're not one of the like the siege leaders.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, screw you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm your leader now. That's what he said. And basically, and he was like,
Yeah.
I know everything about you. And he's like, how? You don't know me. And I'm like, he's like, exactly. And he's like, Lisan al-Gaib. And
Yeah.
it's such a cool scene.
I like when he's like, he says, when you dream, you give water to the dead and it brings you joy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part, it just gets me riled up. So,
What were your 2?
well, it was that one.
Mine was one of them.
It was that one. And then the second one is I'll just like watch the end rap battle scene in 8 Mile.
8 Mile goes hard.
yeah.
Dude,
I've never seen it.
you just got to watch like the last. They do 3 battles and he just destroys them.
Skittles is my favorite rapper.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love Skittles.
So I'll just watch that part because it's sick. So
Yeah,
me and my
yeah.
friend Christian will like quote at each other and stuff. So
That's fun.
yeah.
Love that.
That one I'll just get jazzed up on. Just like, yeah.
Well,
Your name is Clarence.
I think we're about at time. Cody, you want to take us out?
I have to introduce the next movie, right?
Yes.
Oh,
you
yeah.
are
Yeah.
doing the next one.
Cody's doing the next movie.
Oh,
It's
wait,
between 2.
Sorry. Before we do this, where does this movie fit on our 25?
Oh, easy. Can
One.
I go?
Easy one.
We talked about it.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Fight Club, Swiss Army Man, this movie, Santa Claus.
Bro said the disrespect on Guy Ritchie.
It's
right
too
now.
long of a
It's a
title.
long
dude.
title.
It
No,
is too
no, it
long.
is. I would say the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
no one's arguing this is a masterpiece by any means. It's just fun.
Yeah. Great.
What are you picking?
What's your order? Are you in agreement with them?
I am. Yeah.
I would agree. We can lock that in. Yeah.
Locked.
Locked. Okay. What are we doing next week?
Our movie next week will be Dances with Wolves.
Oh my God, why do you hate us? Dude. That's 3 hours. Longer, right?
Is it?
It's so long.
Well, you said you watched like 10 movies last
Okay,
week.
wait.
You
Do
have
we
time.
all want to save ourselves some time and just watch it together?
No.
No.
That doesn't save any
It's
time.
3 hours
but-
and 1 minute.
Well, no, it does because we're.
But it's Kevin Costner's 1990 Best Picture winner.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Never
It
seen
is.
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
It's one of my favorite like Western movies.
Okay.
Runtime 181 minutes.
Your girl ain't gonna like this one.
Actually,
And that's the problem with today's film watchers.
Yeah.
They just complain when they hear a long movie.
Because of Marvel.
All right, Cody, take us out. We gotta.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been the For the Love of Film podcast. You can catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.
Your voice is still
Hopefully,
not better.
hopefully my voice will be back next week. But yeah, feel free to leave a comment, like, review, leave a rating, and yeah,
We'll see you next week.
we'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.